Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and Happy New Year! You're welcome for that song. I just wanted to make sure that I said Happy New Year at the beginning of this post. I think this should be the first video of the new year. It might be the second. I don't know. My days are all mixing together since my husband's been off work and home for the last week. It has been crazy. But I have my December daily finished, and now I am going to be working on day number, let's see, this is 20, 21, and 22. So this one's is going to be kind of a little longer. I think it's close to 15 minutes, which I think is actually normal for me. So anyway, let's move on. This day, that first photo that you can see of me on the top left hand is a picture of me. I had decided to wake up and do my hair and do my makeup that morning. My kids had been home, let's see, the 20th was, Tuesday. So my kids had been home and out of school since the 19th, the day before, and I was already going crazy. So waking up, doing my makeup, doing my hair helped me to feel a little bit more sane, I guess you could say. So I decided to take a photo of me, and I actually did post it on Instagram. And everybody was so nice. Like, everybody was commenting on it and saying, "Oh, you're so pretty." It was so nice. Like, I don't post photos so that people say those things. I kind of post them just so that I can feel better about myself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. But anyway, so this day I made candy, and it was a tradition with my grandma to make divinity every year at Christmas time and to eat it, to hand it out to neighbors and everything. But divinity, oh my gosh, it is so hard to make. And I fail every single time I have made it, which has only been, I think, 2 or 3 times. I think this might have been my second time within the last... maybe it was my 3rd time within the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years that I've tried doing it. The last time I made it, I had the same exact results. My mom says that I didn't let the candy cool long enough, and so it didn't turn out to be the right consistency. They still tasted good because, I mean, it's sugar and corn syrup. Heated, you know, boiled and then whipped together with eggs or egg whites. So of course it still tasted good, but it wasn't as it should be. But I still wrapped it and made little candies out of it and handed it out to neighbors. And I apologized to them, saying that I'm not very good at making divinity, but everybody was very nice, very gracious about it. So I spent probably about my whole morning cleaning the kitchen, making this candy, and then I think I slept the afternoon away because I was just so tired after that. So I decided to use some Recollections Pretty Glitter, let's see, what are they called? Alphas. And I'm going to use this Holiday Cheer sticker, as well as, let's see, what else do I use? I am going to back each one of these photos on some white paper with green polka dots. And I like doing things that are on the same page in the same mat. And it just makes it more simple, and it makes it easier for the eye to look at. So I am just doing a very simple mat on each one of these photos, and also each photo has at least 1 or 2 stickers on it. So here I'm gluing down the photo of me. I'm also going to use a little sticker here. It is a border sticker, and it says, "Merry 25 Christmas today, celebrate Santa Claus family, cherish." And I'm just going to cut it to the right size to fit on my photo, and I'm done with that picture. Here I'm going to cut down a little bit on this photo, and then I'm going to glue it down just as it is, and that little mat is done. And that is just a photo of the candy, the sugar and the corn syrup boiling. And I don't know if you can tell, but the thermometer That's called a thermometer, right? It's a candy thermometer. It's almost to 250, which is what you have to boil everything to. Now I'm just going to glue down this picture of the fudge that I also made that morning to include with our neighbor gifts, and I'm going to glue down this photo of the divinity as it's cooling on the countertop. I have this sticker that says Merry Christmas. I'm going to do my journaling. It just says the divinity didn't turn out right, but it was still yummy. And then that is the end. I think that's the end of that page. I am going to also do day number 22, but I think I end up doing day number 22 on a different day. So now I am going to... Oh wait, sorry, that was day number 20. Yeah, sorry. I was moving ahead. So this is day number 21 that I'm moving on to. And this one was also another super simple page. I didn't really take a whole lot of photos that day. On this day, I had decided to get caught up on my December daily. So I spent most of the day scrapbooking. And honestly, it was so much fun. I had missed scrapbooking. So here I took a photo of one of the pages that I had done on that day. I was working on day number 13 and 14. And I also took a photo of our elf, Eva, and where she was hiding that day, which was on our little entryway table. And I was so super excited to have a layout or a spread to use these cute little elves on, because I had bought these elves because I normally will scrap more about Eva, but my kids are getting older, and so this year it wasn't such a huge focus finding Eva. Like, yeah, in the mornings they would be like, oh, Eva, you know, where is she? And it would be fun to search for her, but it wasn't that big of a deal this year. My oldest is 12, and so I think he's growing out of it. Like, he still plays along just because his little brother is 6 and still finds it fun. But I can tell that Jonas is growing out of it. So I'm wondering if next year we'll even do it. I guess we'll have to see. So here I'm just kind of adding some pattern papers. I'm going to do my journaling in that bottom right hand corner, and that just says Merry Christmas on the bottom. I am, let's see, what am I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm trying to find some more paper to mat the photos on. I was trying to keep this one really cohesive as well. But this paper also has, what are they called? The 3x4 cards, the cut-aparts on the back of it. So I didn't want to cut it all up to make 3x4 pocket-sized pages, because I wanted to save them just in case I wanted to use the cut-aparts later on. Here I am using my Holly Hot Close to My Heart ink. And now I'm going to start gluing down these photos. So I had this sticker that said best day ever or something like that. I don't remember what the full saying was, but I just wanted the word best day, so I cut that part off. I also used a circular sticker as well, and I cut them both down to fit. And now I'm just sticking all of these into the right pockets. Now I'm going to cut up this card that I'm going to do my number on. And I had a little leftover piece of this snowflake border from earlier. And what I'm going to end up doing is I am going to put it on a little more than half of the top part, but it still needed some to cover up the part that was missing, because the pattern paper wasn't big enough or something. I don't even remember what the problem was with it. So here I just kind of added a little bit more pattern paper. I'm going to stick another random piece of scrap paper there let me tell you guys, I have so many scrap pieces of paper now. I think I might just throw them out. Because with doing all of these pocket pages, it kind of creates a lot of scraps. So here at first I was thinking I would just do this cute little guy, but there was enough room and I didn't really need to do a whole lot of journaling. So I decided to do both of the elves, the boy and the girl. I'm going to stick the number right above their heads, and then that is it for day 21. I'm going to do my journaling now, which just says, I needed a break from normal life with the kids being home for Christmas break. They were driving me crazy, which I'm sure you can all relate and understand, right? They played on their Kindles while I caught up on December daily scrapbooking. It was awesome, and I literally just scrapbooked all day. Like, I think I cleaned up the kitchen in the morning, and then I think I started scrapbooking around 10 and didn't finish until about 2:30ish, and then I had to take the kids to therapy, I think. So yeah, that was a really good day. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so I think I'm just going to move on to day number 22 now. So for this day, I had already printed off the photos and cut them down and stuck them into the pockets I wanted them to go into. Not much happened on this day. Let's see. So this, what photo am I working on? Let's see. So that is a photo that I took at Walmart of the dog bones in their Christmas section, because I was out getting some last minute things and I had texted Mark saying, hey, do you think I should get Max one of these? I had gotten him some Christmas cookies and I was thinking that was enough because I had also bought him some toys, and Max is the kind of dog that's very possessive when he gets treats that he doesn't get a whole lot. Like, we give him treats, but like raw hides and things like that, he gets really possessive of. So I was looking at him and thinking, oh, that would be fun to get him a raw hide, but I decided against it because of our incident that happened with our old dog 2 years ago. He attacked my son on Christmas Day, and so I was like, okay, yeah, I don't think I want that to happen again. So we decided not to get him a raw hide so that he wouldn't get really possessive with the kids. Like, he doesn't get possessive with Mark and I. It's only with the kids. And so it's kind of one of those things where I want to try to prevent those things from happening as much as possible. That night, I did take a photo at 8:19, it says, and it was 3 degrees. When I got home, Mark looked it up, and it was actually -4. And the real feel with the wind was negative, what did I write? -10. So I think my phone must not have been updating or something, because my phone said it was was 3 degrees, and it really wasn't. It was -4, which is yikes. So here I am working on this photo of a text I got from Mark earlier that day, which I thought was super hilarious. He knew that the kids were home, and sometimes the kids will read my texts because I lock my phone, and so my texts will pop up on my phone and they can see them. So Mark, he just wanted to make sure that I wasn't, you know, around the kids and everything. So he wrote out, I'm speaking in code now. I got that program that starts with an M installed on the device that will be able to make use of it. I only installed it for the main user, not the other users though, blah, 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 blah. So he was just kind of telling me what he had been working on that day, because he hasn't been very busy at work, so, and his bosses are really awesome about, if he's not busy, he's allowed to do personal things, which is super nice, especially around Christmas time, because then he doesn't have to spend the time that he would normally spend with us doing things. So what he was talking about was that we bought our boys, or Santa Claus bought our boys, a laptop for Christmas, and it was a very nice laptop. It normally runs for $900. Mark saw it at a thrift store that's right by our house, and we got it for $550. And it wasn't even Black Friday weekend. It was awesome. So we were super excited that we were able to get a really good computer for all three boys, because the main reason they wanted a laptop was so they could play Minecraft on it. And they do have Minecraft on the PS4, but it's different than Minecraft on the PC. So they really have been asking this year for Minecraft on the PC. And that was really the only thing they asked for. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we got that for them. So we did get that. We also bought them the PC version of Minecraft. And so Mark was just talking about how he got it installed, and you know, they only have one user on the laptop, but they can have 3 different IDs on the game, I guess, or something like that. I still don't understand all of this technical jargon. I let him deal with it, and it, you know, it works out. So sorry, it's not even that late, you guys, and I'm just losing my words. So the journaling just says, with the kids being home from school, Mark texted me about one of their presents in code, quote unquote code. I thought it was pretty funny. I did some stocking stuffer shopping that night. It was so cold. Real feel was -10. And that is it for day number 22. I hope that you are enjoying my December daily series and that you are having a great new year. I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.